The situation started back in October 2025, when my 15-year-old son was asked to participate in a classmate's quinceañera, a traditional Mexican celebration for a girl's 15th birthday. My wife and I had already paid for a non-refundable family vacation to Hawaii, but we decided to let our son stay behind so he wouldn't miss this once-in-a-lifetime experience. We ate the cost of his $900 plane ticket, and my mother flew in from California to supervise him while we were away. During that first event in January, another mother, Silva, approached my son and asked if he would also be a dancer in her daughter Anna's quinceañera this coming summer. Since our summer was open, I encouraged him to commit. However, things took an awkward turn during a conversation between my mother and Silva. When my mother mentioned how excited my wife was to finally attend a quinceañera, Silva's demeanor shifted instantly. She bluntly stated that she was not inviting the parents, she just wanted the boy. She explained that because she had so much extended family traveling from Mexico and across the United States, she was limiting the guest list strictly to relatives. My mother was confused. Growing up in Southern California, the unspoken rule was always that if a child is part of the court, their family is invited to the celebration. It is considered a gesture of respect for the time and money the parents invest in practices and attire. When my mother asked if it was a small, intimate gathering, Silva admitted she was planning a massive event at a Hilton or DoubleTree with at least 12 dancers. I hoped it was a misunderstanding until the first dance practice at the studio. As I approached a group of parents, I overheard Silva doubling down, telling several protesting parents that this was strictly a family-only party and no dancers' families were welcome. I didn't even introduce myself, I just turned around and walked back to my car. When I told my wife, she was deeply disappointed. Our son and the girl are not even close friends, they are former classmates who occasionally keep in touch. We would be responsible for the transportation to practices and the cost of the formal wear. Yet we are explicitly excluded from the event itself. My wife is now suggesting we withdraw our son from the court. Given that this seems to fly in the face of tradition and feels like our son is being used as a prop rather than a guest, would I be the person in the wrong for pulling him out?